Can you dig it, you sucker?
I wrestled an hour in front of 200 people in a 10,000-seat building many times in the great state of Kansas for Bob Gaggle. Now he still owes me money.
That's one thing that I admired about you, Rick. Guys like you, guys like Nick Bockwinkel, guys like JYD, Junkyard Dog. You guys, I emulated. I want to be like you guys. When I watch you as a young guy, you talk about those 200 people in that arena. But I remember Ric Flair pretty much going all out. You was always, balls to the walls. You never was one of those guys who, just rested on your laurels and went out there. You went out there and gave that 200 people 110%. What was that like working back in the
back then, and much like yourself, it was a matter of pride. It didn't, it was so funny. I made less money as the world champion the first year I had the belt in 81 because I didn't draw any money. You know what I mean? Nobody knew who the hell I was. So I made less money as the world champion than I made the year before working for Crockett, traveling all over the world. So think about that. I made money in Crockett's territory. I made money in Japan for Baba. I made money in Florida and Georgia, but man, Kansas, Portland, wherever else I went, a lot of places. Oh, I made money in Dallas. Dallas was good. And Bill Watts, in spite of what people thought, Bill Watts paid me good. But at that first time I had the belt, I didn't draw any money. Some people knew who I was in the South, but that was my first, I'd just been on TBS, which really didn't have much saturation at that point in time, with the exception of the Ohio, Pennsylvania area, which we all know about. That was a gold mine. But anything west of Chicago, even when I first went to Vince in the 90s, a lot of people didn't know who I was because Turner didn't have that kind of saturation. So everything evolved. It evolved at a different time for me. When I got the belt back in '83 from Harley, then I was ready as a performer, and the people knew me, but the second time around, and from that point on, we were selling out, doing good business. So everything is timing, and that I've been so fortunate, or I was during my runs, that I had. And I'll think about it. Everybody has to have a partner. I started out with Wahoo. From Wahoo, and I'm tag teaming with Johnny Valentine. I named it here in Houston, the Bible. Then Johnny's in the plane wreck with me, right? Johnny gets paralyzed. I become a single, tag with his son, Greg. From there, I go become a singles, the U.S. champion. I'm wrestling Bobo Brazil. How's that for a name? Hey, yeah, that's right. I wrestled Bobo for an hour.
Wow.
One night, no phone. Yeah, how many headbutts can you take, right? So, if I thought Rufus for me, Bobo killed me, man. So, but it just goes to show, and when I tell people I've wrestled everybody, I have. So then, to become the world champion, and then I had Steamboat, Sting, Dusty Rhodes. Butch Reed, Mike Graham, Mike Rotundo, Barry Windham, Magnum TA. A ton of guys that were really, really good to work with. So it just felt. I think my story is different than a lot of guys because the pieces came together.